Hello and welcome back to Watch here, and it's about time for another episode of Fata Morgana, and we're just going to dive in straight into the story. We have, I assume, two more doors to check out. I mean, technically one door with Jacopo, I would say, and the fourth door, technically fifth, where the Michel himself was in, so actually, yeah, we need perspective from Maid, what she thought in this door, probably. I don't know. Well, anyway, third door. Here we go. Let's do it. I apologize for making you listen to my dreadful stories for so long. You must be quite wary of them by now. But worry not, this is the final one. Okay, yeah, so the third one is the final. Okay, yeah, I see. Makes sense. And despite being the end, it is neither dramatic nor exciting. It is a single phrase, the most insignificant of things, that caused me to completely lose myself and forget I had, long ago, been the woman called Giselle. There was no malice in it, but it was a simple greeting. Okay. Oh my god. The soundtrack from the third door, been freaking awesome. I love this. Oh my god. Do you remember how, the first time she arrived, Michelle said I had peculiar presence about me? Yeah? Okay, very sorry about that. She felt something between us. The second time, she said something about me seems familiar. She didn't remember why, but her soul recognized the bonds we shared. Yep. Bonds, sorry. So I assumed that the next time she showed up, she would feel something even stronger. Yeah, I think like she did, right? In the rose garden, she said she like remembers something vaguely. I think maybe I was wrong actually in the previous episode then. Maybe I was wrong. Or perhaps even have her memories. Despite having been let down again and again, I still held on the finest glimmers of hope. But when she appeared, she was someone else's wife. Okay. Hey, headmate, get out here. I'm right here, sir. Is something the matter? I figured you should get to know her as soon as possible, since you will be spending a lot of time looking after her. Hey, get out here. Christ, there's no goddamn confident bone in your body, isn't it? Oh my god, Jacopo. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll be right out. Yeah. The first thing she said when she saw me was, "It's a pleasure to meet you." It's a pleasure to meet you. What had I spent all this time waiting for? It was all for naught. It was all meaningless. This era, she felt nothing at all up for me. In the retrospect, it makes enough sense. Yeah, we didn't show this meeting actually. I only remember the Rose Garden situation. And probably I remember this wrongly then. But for me, at the time, that was the end. Morgana, Morgana, cast me into darkness. Make me a formless being like you. I don't want to be here another second. I don't want to look at her ever again. Morgana, Morgana, please listen to me. I'm begging you. Okay, that went unexpected way. I thought like we were going to see actually the third door. Now, what's the matter, my dear? It's not like you to throw in a tantrum. I can't take it anymore. I can't do this. Michelle again? Oh, you poor thing. I tried 3 times now. Morgana, you pitiful girl. Don't groan like you're having a bad dream, my good dear. I'm here for you. Please, Morgana, erase me from existence. If you go away, then I will be all alone. And that would be absolutely dreadful. But but I... Tell me, what torments you so, my dear? What? Michelle, whom I've been waiting for so long, doesn't... Oh, you poor thing. You spent so long riding the currents of time that you lost sight of yourself. What? You've convinced yourself that someone else's story is your own. Someone else? Yes, indeed. It was such a beautiful, tragic tale you fell in love with. It resonated so deeply with you that you felt their pain as if it were your own. What are you talking about? I want to tell you, my dear. You were so convinced it actually happened to you that I couldn't bring myself to take it away. Then, what about Michelle? She's not the one you're waiting for. And you are not hers either. Then what about Giselle? I'm confused as fuck now. That is not your name. Then who am I? Who are you? Ah, that's a silly question. You have this mentioned cursed witch. I'm the witch. That you are. We are both the maid and the witch. But how? You truly believe that someone who has eternal life, who doesn't bleed when they are cut, and who can smile no matter what happens to her isn't a witch? Good point. How much of this Giselle memories do you actually possess, my dear? How clearly can you remember her life? You can't, can you? You don't know what kind of story Giselle and Michelle wove. And you wouldn't because you were merely an onlooker. Much like you are now, for this present tale. And by contrast, how much of the witch story do you know? You should know it very well. Yes, but that's because you... No, my telling it to you is not the reason. The details are rooted deep within your memory. And that's right, you are the cursed witch Morgana. I'm so freaking confused. So is Morgana really just like, you know, like split personality imaginary thing because I'm alone, cursed and like whatever thing? And just like, yeah. So this is not like the body possession, it's like she always been Morgana. And what, like Fifth Door was also a lie? She was never Giselle in the first place? But that's not what Michelle said in like general talk with her. I'm confused, my brain. Okay. But you. I am you. Yeah, so yeah, it seems like she's like imaginary thing of like your own self or something. You split in two because you refused to accept who you were. Think about it. Have I ever shown myself to you? Yeah, nope, that's why I always thought like this is just the voice in your head, then it's like something you created, conjured. Have I ever shown myself to anybody? That's why. I'm the witch that you are. I see it all makes sense now. Everything has fallen into place. There's one thing I still don't understand though. The story I was enamored with, Giselle's and Michelle's story. What kind of story was it? I'll be glad to tell you. You look like you're ready to know the truth. Wait, hold... No way! Wait, hold on a fucking second. Wait. You are not telling me you bullshitted me twice on the fucking door. There's no way they bullshitted me twice. No way. I believed every word she said. All my worries melted away like they were nothing. The sight of the white-haired girl no longer kicked up waves in my heart. I found myself wishing for her to find happiness. I was an observer, watching and hoping for the best. The tragedy that befell her did sadden me, but I felt bad for her like I would a character in a story. Uh-huh. So we are going through the first door actually. I brought you your medicine, master. Thank you. Just set it down there. Oh, Jacopo had some medicine? I don't know. Yes? What are you staring at? My apologies. I was simply musing about how much time has passed. I can hardly believe it has been 40 years since you were a bright young businessman. Oh! This is the future when, like, he died alone at the end. Oh! This is the time skip! And you haven't aged today. Why, thank you. I'm a witch after all. Well, I don't much care what you are. You could be the Grim Reaper for all I care. You still work harder than anyone else. May I ask you a question, Master? What is it? Why have you not returned to your homeland? To the Italy, huh? I thought it was a place quite dear to you. I can't wait for her back there. Do you still believe she will return? To that degree, I understand how difficult it can be to wait. Though for me, waiting now brings more joy than pain. With your lifespan, Master, it will be the pain that wins out. Perhaps you should consider letting go. Wow. Tell me, what's her name? Really, Michelle? Michelle? Why, yes, it most certainly was. But why would you ask such a thing? Have you forgotten your own wife's name? You have waited for so long that it would seem like me some part of you has begun to break down. You poor man. You know, you look a whole more pitiful than me. Oh my. What a conversation, wow. We actually get like later Jacopo thing here. Didn't expect to see that. But there you are. What has you in such a flurry, my dear? Are you a noble servant? You are a noble servant. You must maintain your composure at all times. Oh, that's what Hayden told her. But the master... Oh, Jacopo died. What about him? He was found, deceased in his chambers. The doctor just came out. He said it was his ailment. And it would seem that the master knew his time was short, for he left a will, asking to not be given a funeral. I see. I feel kind of bad for him though. Not only did he not have anyone at his side for his final moments, he didn't want to be sent off at all. Isn't that sad? It is for the best. There is not a single soul in this world left who could send him off. Wow. Holy crap. With your era drawn to an end, this mansion would soon return to the existing nowhere in this world. I wonder what the next one will look like. I wonder if misfortune will befall her once more. And the next one was not the... The next one is the person that we are right now. I need to stop calling the protagonist of the game Michelle, I think. Because, like, you know, third door ending thing, I'm not confident that we are Michelle anymore. I'm really not confident in that. I've been so confident in that before, but I'm not anymore. Is he like lying? Is the person we are playing lying to Giselle? Who is lying? Who's telling the truth? What is happening? What's the real deal here? What's the truth? What's the illusion? Where's the red truth? We need red truth. Come on. I wonder if misfortune will befall her once more. That would be quite regrettable. Perhaps if I could convince her of her tragic fate, she would be willing to disappear from this realm within me. Oh. Oh. This is what's happening now, I guess. So the new person with white hair, red eyes and porcelain skin basically showed up in the mansion, but not like in the door, but like we see here, like we just walk through the doors with her, and she's convincing us that all we ever had before in previous lives was despair. I think. That's the next person she found. Right? Or something. Something along the lines. And if she wishes to fight that fate, perhaps she will become my next master. Calling her master seems inappropriate, but I cannot think of a word that fits better. Haha. I eagerly wait for the next era. Please do not keep waiting keep me waiting for long, master. Yeah, and now we are to the present times when we woke up on the chair next to the fireplace, right? Time pressed onward. And then, at long last, you arrived. Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah. Oh, whoa, that's... Wait, that's a new CG? Or that CG been here before? Is this the CG from the beginning of the game, or this is a new one? Also, this is very interesting, like, she's seeing someone in this chair, while there's no one. So basically, this is the indicator that we are dead, right? Like, she's the existing being in the mansion, and we are just the spirit of the deceased person, right? I think that's how we interpret this, or something. Also, beginning of the game told us, like, I look at my dead body, or something like that, so yeah. How did we die then? Who are we exactly? Because seems like we are, like, from past the third door. Some iteration of the white-haired girl, I guess. We are not like Michel himself. We are different person that have memories of Michel, but we are different person. Perhaps we are not even named Michel, but we just say that we are Michel. So it's easier for her. Maybe. Or something. But we don't remember who we are really, right? Yeah, we went through the doors because we don't remember who we are. We just remembered who we are after the fourth door. Okay, I'm talking too much. Sorry. But this is really interesting. Oh, splendid, you have finally awoken. I've simply been waiting so long for this moment. Tending to the mansion all by my lonesome, ensuring it was ready for your return, master, whenever the time may be. When I caught sight of you through the window, my heart fluttered. The time had finally arrived. Oh my, you don't know who I am? Do you not know who are you either? That's quite a predicament. Yeah, this is like very different from everything she experienced so far. And still she's like unfazed with this. This is very interesting. Why this iteration of white-haired girl is different? This is like the key, like, puzzle fragment I'm missing. Why it's so distinctively different? Others were the guests in the mansion. They have some vague memory of like who they were maybe in the past. And here, we just spawned inside the mansion for some reason. This is weird. How about this? I'm a servant of this mansion, and as such I'm familiar with the many incidents that have taken place here. I shall show you the history of this house, master. Let us be off then. And fear not, I merely entreat you not to let go of my hand. Ah. Should you hold it tightly, you need not worry about being washed away by the waves of history. No matter what happens, you must not let go of my hand. Oh! That was the shadow of elderly person, I think. Or someone very tired. Because the head was like down and like hands were like really like, you know, not really with the energy. He was just sitting there. Okay. But we definitely have the appearance of the white-haired girl or Michelle. Like, in appearance-wise, we are the same. But are we really Michelle? Or are we just like saying that because what we saw so far? Or we actually remembered something? Ah, I'm so confused. And interest. No matter what happens, no matter what you see, never again let go of this head. Why we spawned here instead of the door? That is everything. It seems like we are actual Michelle, but it doesn't work with my, like, further door ending. Is it not canon? I prepared a number of things to say when she was finished with her tale, but I can't manage to put any of them into words. I must hate myself for thinking it would be so easy. For letting myself hope I could simply pull her back to her old self, accept whatever had happened to her. Take her hand in mine, and that would solve everything. The truth is, so much worse than I imagined, so much more harrowing. She was subject not only to her own terrible fate, but every single one of the house tragedies. The tales she told me are things she witnessed with her own eyes. How can I possibly blame her for forgetting me, for forgetting herself, after so many hundreds of years? No, I should be. Why? Why didn't you come for me? Why couldn't I have returned before she was so far gone? Why? Why did you show up now? Giselle? Because you opened the door to my memories, I don't remember everything. But I didn't want to remember. I didn't want to be reminded of all those empty years. All those people who passed on, leaving me behind. Of you who refused to show up no matter how much I begged. I'm not Giselle you knew anymore. I may have my memories, but I cannot go back to that time. My hands unstained with blood, my soul worn thin. The girl who would laugh in the simplest things, who would tell silly jokes, and wasn't afraid to speak her mind, doesn't exist anymore. That Giselle is dead. How can you say I'm the same girl? How can you say I feel the same way I did? How can you be sure that even now, I still love you? Can you deny the possibility that I no longer yearn for you? But the white-haired girl? Can you deny the possibility that my love for you has transformed into hate? Wow. She brings her throat up to she brings her hands up to my throat, and I make no attempt to move out of her way. But her fingers brushed against my skin. They feel as frigid as death itself. Far colder than anything I have felt from her thus far. Are we close to the end of the game, actually? If she were to wrap her hands around my neck, she wouldn't even have to squeeze to stop me from breathing. This is the fork in our road. One word will decide everything. I don't have much time. I have to say something before the cold robs me of my voice. I didn't even click. I had no choice. What? That was weird. So is it possible to have other choices here? Huh. How? Okay. I wanted to deny it. She may have forgotten me, but what she felt still remains, as evidenced by her attraction to the white-haired girl, who had many physical similarities to me. So yeah, so we are acting like we are actually Miss Shell. The original one from the... But how the third door works then? Like ending. Her feelings are still there. I sincerely believe that. But her arctic gaze caused me to waver for the briefest moments. Perhaps I only wanted to deny it for my own selfish reasons. It was only a few short seconds, but those seconds decided it all. Farewell, Michelle. She slides her slender fingers down my neck, then gently shoves me back. Giselle? I'm falling, sinking into my own darkness. I reach my hand out, but I cannot grasp anything. Her hand, the hand I held for all this time, is so far away. I try to shout, but nothing comes out. I can neither answer her original question, nor say her name. Down and down, into the infinite void. Darkness consumes everything. My voice, my hands, my very being. And her gaze. My consciousness slips away. Why? Why did I hesitate? I wish I could have at least told you that I still loved you, even if you did not love me. Oh my god, I totally expected like ending credit scenes here. Oh, wait, are we live or not? What's happening? I got total chills, holy crap. Are you sure you really wanted to let him go? Yes, I'm sure. Okay. I see. I don't think I will ever understand. If you hate someone, you should chain them down and torture them for all eternity. It was perfect opportunity to trap his soul. So we have here again split personality of Morgana, who hates people who caused her pain, and Giselle, who is not. I do not hate him. Oh, is that so, my dear? After everything you said, I simply assumed. I could never come to hate him. I could never want to see him dead or tortured. Uh-huh. Then why did you say what you did? I don't think you would understand. Probably not. I'm not particularly interested in understanding either. So what did she do? What happened? I'm confused. What happened? Is like killing the soul here just like making them pass away like further? Or something? Because I assume the doors are the trapped souls. Because they like they are like connected to the mansion. They're like forever like reliving their lives and are tormented by Morgana. So did she like killed Michelle's soul, like healed basically, and like let him just like escape the mansion basically? And just move on? So Michelle will never appear again? Or something? I'm not particularly interested in understanding either. It doesn't matter what happened in the interim. In the end, nothing changed, has it, my dear? You are still my darling, devoted mate. With enough time, you will once more forget your name. Ha, what a wonderful word this is. Ending for a moment of hesitation. It is actual ending. Okay, I felt like I'm finishing the game, but it doesn't sound like the end that is supposed to happen. This is one of the variations. Why there's question marks? Ending list. Okay, so... Okay. I guess I will go back with some choices and try to figure out how to get the other endings. One of the things I... Like, there's like two places I think about where we can have a distinct change, basically, in the ending. One is not talking to the... Like, not diving into the mirror. Not the mirror, into the window. Because window was the early suggestion of Giselle and Michelle being a thing. And without this, we as the main character would like not figured out who we are probably or something. And the other thing is man in the painting. We could not reach for the key. That would probably not give us like any opportunity to relive the memories of the real door. These are the things I see as the opportunity to change the endings. Probably there's like different ending for not doing any of this, and there's a separate ending for doing one of these, one of them. You know, one for the paint man and one for the window, without the other one. Huh. Well, that ending was confusing, to be honest. What happened to the Michelle's soul? Where did it go? How strangling you let you go? Did she really like just like make him to pass away like further? It seems like this place like it's like she's like this mansion is like a purgatory or something, and you're like forever like here to because Morgana cursed you, you are here forever, like, just like suffering. And if you get killed here, you just pass to the next life or something. Huh. Well, that's it for the ending, for this ending. It's been exciting and kind of weird. I'm really curious how the other will be, because there's a lot of endings. This is definitely not the true ending. Does Fata Morgana even have the true ending? Is there something like true ending? Or it's just like different variation of endings? Huh, I never thought about this. What if there's like not a single one true ending or like one solution? Only the variations of our fate. That sounded deep. And I guess I will see you in the next one with this. Thank you everyone for being with me. Leave up a like if you like the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, become a member if you'd like to support me and see the episodes earlier, and maybe in the future vote as well for the new series that will replace Fata Morgana and like other series on the channel. Thank you everyone as well for being with me, for your constant support. I will see you in the next one. So for now, Pocket Watch is going out.